Here we go. Welcome to the first episode of Smoked Out Conversations. I'm your host, Dr. Mel. This is my host.
LD Bug with the Jug. How y'all doing today? Thank you for coming into these Smoked Out Conversations.
And your boy Zilla.
Yeah.
And welcome to the Smoked Out family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nigga, when we sparking this, nigga? Oh my mama.
When we sparking this, nigga?
Oh, y'all already lit up, nigga. I didn't even know.
Y'all already lit up.
Yee!
They didn't even warn you. They just threw it in the air.
Nigga, they just sparked that shit up as soon as we went live. Nigga, on my mama.
Called Smoked Out Conversations, nigga.
You feel me?
All right.
Well, I'm young tonight.
All right. Let me see how y'all feel about
it. Matter, nigga.
How y'all feel? Y'all think it's rigged already?
Trump, Biden,
A1, I'm
winning the
100.
elections.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'll be honest, King. I don't even keep up with none of that madness. You know what I'm saying?
That shit. That shit a distraction, my nigga. On God.
I don't know how big your fan but the only way we can do is by taking this motherfucker over, bro. All that presidency and all that shit.
Real talk. We gotta get in. We gotta get into Congress and all that shit, man. We gotta get in position of power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
that's
it's a good thing that y'all said that.
You know, one thing I be saying is a lot of these niggas be like roasting all these smart niggas, but it's like we gotta embrace the smart niggas. You feel me? Like I know we embrace that street nigga shit, and we out here too. We gotta do what we gotta do to survive, but that smart niggas, we gotta give them that motivation.
Everybody else go mute. Chris talk. Go ahead.
What happened?
Go ahead. We gonna all go on mute so we can hear you clearly.
Who got the floor?
It's on you, Chris. Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Well, I was just saying, my nigga, like we gotta stop dissing like our smart brothers. You feel me? Because a lot of our smart brothers, we get discouraged. You know, the only thing that's gonna help us out is when somebody give us some confidence. When nigga got confidence, we can do anything. Even though we already know we can do everything. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta put them on the map. You feel me? You know what I mean? It's just like I feel like we don't really give them the light. Like you know what I mean? Like you know. We gotta embrace that, like you know, like to be a smart nigga. You know what I mean? Most smart niggas, it's not always gotta be a street nigga. You feel me? Like most street niggas, you know, we embrace that to be a real nigga. But a real nigga is really what you do. You do what you say. You pretty much. That's what a real nigga is. Somebody that's do what he says. You feel me? Handle his business, do what he says. You feel me? He honest, nigga, loyal. You feel me? He ain't no fuck nigga. That's a real nigga. You feel me?
Now, and you know, it's that you brought that up because you know Mel planned on running for mayor. You know what I'm saying? He got it going. He's trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take over. A lot of people do get discouraged to actually use their smartness when it comes to being out here, man. Because it's like we all know how it was in the past, man. Niggas get picked on, you get laughed at and shit because you know how to, you know what I'm saying? You smart, whatever, you doing your work and shit. Niggas make you feel like it ain't cool. You know what I mean? Instead of you know,
we gotta put them on a pedestal so they can get in that position of power. So when fuck shit happen, we got them people ready to defend us. You feel me?
Just adding like Congress defenders. That's what you talking about, like getting us in particular doors. That's what you mean by defending us?
Yeah, we gotta vote more. Like I know we don't be wanting to be like with the politics and shit, but we gotta vote more to get in that position of power so we can be heard. Niggas gotta see us. Like you know, that's why you know Nipsey Hussle was such a good nigga because he ownership. He's teaching niggas ownership. You feel me? That's what he was trying to do. The nigga was trying to wake people up to be like, nigga, look, that chain is cool. It's gonna depreciate, nigga. You can own some land. You feel me? And actually be on some. So it's like, even though he was a street nigga, you know, we need more people like that. You feel me? So
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So we could lead
most
because there's a lot
definitely.
of people that ain't got no structure, and
We need
That's
to figure
true.
out a way to build our legacies. You know what I'm saying? We got to get residual income. We need to get generational wealth going.
that's
Everybody never
exactly
gonna
what
be
we
a
need.
damn
That's
basketball player
exactly
or a
what we need
rapper.
to set us.
You know,
Yeah,
we
exactly.
don't.
We
Everybody
got
don't
to be
gotta be
more
out
than
here
that.
banging and shit. You don't gotta be a damn stripper. Like you don't gotta be out here doing all this fuck
Real
shit.
talk.
But what we fail to realize is we
Hey, whoever talking, we gotta just everybody else gotta go on mute until you get ready to talk because it's giving an echo off of everything that you're saying right now. So Bozo, you got the floor right now.
all right. This is my take. How many people in color is willing to go to Congress and put their life on the line for all of us? See, because at the end of the day, we have a lot of selfish cats that just worried about money and supporting their, you know what I mean, their grandchildren, great grandchildren, on and so forth. But how many is willing to go and put their life and their livelihood on the line for the nation of their people? That's where the struggle is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that, but like it's another thing is like, look, all we gotta do is like get organized. You feel me? Us black people, we need to just get organized. You feel me? We got to keep the dollar in the black community, and then once we can do that and have more, we can do
Nah,
more. You know what I mean? It just and have our own
right now.
economy, and from there, I feel like people
Yeah,
will have more,
for
sensibility
that.
to be like, oh yeah, we can do more for our communities. But currently, we ain't really got a community. We got black communities, but it's not a lot of them. It's more we putting our dollar in other communities. We need to
That and
have
we
a
still out. We
let
still out
our
here smashing each other. We still out here smashing each other. Like it's no way around that.
Yeah,
Like
and that's what's hurting us. That's what hurting us because who want to build, you know what I'm saying? Who want to build a opportunity or a community of wealth for us and then have some people that's not even feeling us come in and take it.
and
You know what I
tear it
mean?
down.
Like as in our own people. We got our own people that's selfish enough, you know what I'm saying? It's so selfish that, it's like this. I've been in the game for a long time. I done sold drugs. I done did all that. I done been in $1 million spots. You feel me? Y'all know, Cole. We done lived in $1 million spots where everybody was eating. Everybody.
Life.
But the money, but it seems like us in our heads is only a certain amount of money that we can get to. So by us getting to that, we got to injure and destroy the next man to get to that when it's currency being made every day. There's enough money we can all establish and get on our feet.
That's
That's for
very
sure.
true.
That's for
So
sure.
what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. We got to get organized. We don't got nobody right now that's leading.
Exactly, but this is the point. This is the point, though. How many cats want to be led? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We can
It's
have
true.
you know what I'm saying?
And
That's the
that's
hard part about it.
absolutely right. That's our problem, bro. It's unfortunate. We just need more role models. I feel like if the more role
Exactly.
models and people that's doing shit, and people can actually just do shit and break out of that mode, the more people gonna just be like, that's a norm. That's a norm. You feel me?
Right. Like typical situation. All right, my oldest son, Ramaj. I done told him things where he looked at me like, you don't know what you're talking about, but went to my partner or one of his cousins and they told him the same shit I told him, and he responded to them better than he responded to me because to him it feel like that I'm kind of trying to control him
To
and
him, you
trying to
his
tell him
parent.
what to do.
You
Trying to
his
tell him what
dad.
to do.
You know
But
what I
as
mean?
you being his older cousin and you spitting it to him the same way I spit it to, he's like, you was right. You feel what I'm saying? So that's kind of like where our leeway is. It's like we got to put our pride to the side sometimes. We got to put our pride to the side sometimes and open up our ears
That's
and
true.
try to advance the next man and make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we all got his back, because we all might not be smart, but some of us is warriors. And we can actually, the person that's making that move, you know what I'm saying, he got some cats that can watch his back to make sure he's A1, like Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm had cats that literally watched his back when he was trying to make moves and better the nation. You know what I'm saying? So we got to go on that same, we got to go on that same platform. We need that same type of platform with some strong soldiers out there that's not willing to crack under pressure. You know what I mean?
That's real talk. That's real talk.
That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm strictly, you know what I'm saying, I'm a warrior. I ain't even gonna front. You know what I'm saying? I wear everything on my shoulders. I'm saying the pride of my family, my children, and everything. So, you know, that's why I don't look into this whole Congress thing and this whole presidency, because it's all a game. You know what I'm saying? It got to
It
start with
is.
us out
It
here
is
first.
though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
We
what
got to
I'm
start with
saying.
us out here first.
As long as we can get organized, and I say, just go ahead and just build our community, they're gonna see. Because if we have our own economy, they can't control it.
Right. Because right now we looking like a nation that don't care about our people. So we even talking about the homeless people that's out there. We talking about the drug addicted people out there. We're talking about everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like we're majority on the streets. We need to be out here and trying to uplift some of these cats, even though we know they got drug problems. You know what I'm saying? We all done came from a background, or we all done did something.
Yeah, we
You know what I'm saying?
definitely
That was. Go
we
ahead,
all
cuz.
went through it, my nigga. Of course.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead, cuz. You got something to
We
say?
already know.
Fact, nigga.
Feel me? So that's all it's
That's
about.
just that's
So
all it
just
is. As
look.
long as we can build, like, we just need unity, my nigga. We just need to come together like back in the day. You know what I mean? It was
Straight
more
face.
about the business back in the day than like now. We just ain't got no structure, my nigga. Niggas out here
Straight
shooting
face.
people
Straight
just
face.
to be like, I'm a
That's
real
true.
nigga.
That's true, and that's
Straight.
what
Straight
happens. You
face.
know, when we
You
finally
feel me?
come to a realization as a people, as a
So
nation.
how do y'all? All right, listen.
But it's not just the fact
So
that,
how y'all
you know what
feel
I'm saying,
about
that
them trying to defund the police right
the what?
Well, shit, nigga, they need to know that we mean it. But I feel like we gotta show them that we can defund them and not fucking kill each other too, because that shit make us look stupid.
Well, that's a part of it. That's what I'm saying. We got to prove that shit to ourselves. Once we come to that
We
realization
out here
that,
killing
hey,
people. We
we
still
out here
killing
fucking
each
up.
other after that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
We can't be doing that, my
As a
nigga.
whole, then maybe we can get that shit together. You know what I mean? But not all of it is entirely on us. You know, some of this shit
It's not. It's
was
not. But I'm just
intentionally
saying, like,
caused.
as of
Some of
right
it
now,
was
like
a lot of it
we
was
can.
intentionally did. You know, they destroyed Black Wall Street because that was our legacy. That was us getting our own.
Yeah.
That was us
Okay.
doing what we
Yeah.
did. You
Definitely.
know,
It's only because
so you
when
know
the Great Depression happened, nigga, we was still moving and grooving. They didn't like that. You feel me? You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
So
So
you
that's
know they
why
got rid
they
of
destroyed it.
Malcolm X. I mean MLK. If you know however you feel about him, yeah. All of them, they got rid of them for a reason as well. And they also said there'll never be another Black Messiah. Period. As long as we got a hand
Because
in this, there'll
we ain't
never be another.
organized. We ain't
You know what I
organized,
mean?
bro. We gotta get organized, my nigga. That's all it is, bro. We need some structure.
So
Black people
that
need
all
organ.
leads up to that all leads up to everything else we got going on. You know, like we was talking about earlier. They made it cool for niggas to be looking dumb and shit, for niggas not to read, for niggas not to do this, do that. All of that shit goes against us building ourselves, getting our community intact, putting shit back together the
And
way
see,
it
and
needs to be.
what they have done was we institutionalized on the street.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Have you ever pay attention to the way a kindergartner forms a line, how they hold their hands behind their back and how they walk? Nigga, that's jail. No talking in the hallways. Nigga, that's jail.
That's
now. That's
true.
the prison right there. They got you ready with them bells. They got you on a time limit for when you could be outside. It's a whole thing that they do. It's a whole mindset they put you into, and that's how they put you right into the jail cell as soon as you turn 18 for most of the part.
Ship you right to a
Already in
different pipeline, to a different system. That's it. And you know, you don't really realize that. You don't really think about that until later on. Like, damn. Once you really just sit back and look at that shit, you like, damn, bro, that shit is just like that. Like, I was doing that same shit. Damn, I've been doing this shit my whole life.
Yeah.
Gotta break that chain. Gotta break that habit.
Yeah, for real.
Just because I mean that part right there, you know, they use us against ourselves. They use us against ourselves. They learn us. They know more about us than we do about ourselves, and that's where we also fucked up as a people. You know, we need to figure a lot of shit out about ourselves all the way around, conscious wise, diet wise, like just period. We need to find ourselves as a nation because
It's
right now
true.
most of us are lost.
All right, and that let's segue into the first question that she was talking about. How do you feel about distorted energies, both masculine and feminine? Go ahead,
Do
David, set it
What
off.
you mean?
And do you guys know what distorted energy is?
What you mean?
Like being out of balance with yourself, or you know what I'm saying, being at war with yourself basically. Like there's only, when it comes down to it, there's two type of men in this world, right? And there's men that love and there's men that lust. So to figure out if you distorted or not, do you live through love? Meaning, do you live out of the pure consciousness of your heart? Meaning, do you do everything with a pure intention? Or do you live in a lower vibration of yourself through lust?
I feel like I do everything out of love, my nigga, because, you know what I mean? It's just the best way to be. I really lust a lot, but you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean? Shit happen. You can't get everything you want. You feel me? So I be feeling like, you
So,
know what I
baby,
mean?
what's the question that you really asked? Like, all right, now that he knows what that is, what question are you asking
Now that everybody knows what it is,
him?
how do you feel about it? How do you guys feel about it? Like, would you prefer to live a lustful life, or would you prefer to live through your heart?
I prefer to live through my heart. You feel me? But you know, it's lustful because you human. Everybody, you know what I mean, got things that they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everybody everybody ain't human. This conspiracy night, nigga. Everybody ain't human. Let's talk
everybody
about it.
not human.
Nah,
Now everybody, and not everybody
everybody ain't.
is weak enough to give into the flesh or give into temptation. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Everybody ain't. Let's be real. Everybody is not human. It's some real,
There's some real,
yeah, yeah.
some real
Like,
ish out here. You know what I'm saying? We got all kinds of shit
if
out
you
here.
know real is, it's hey, let's just say this. The allegedly, this is just me being all hypothetical. Don't think that this is real. This is
All
open
right.
dialogue. So you know what I mean? How do y'all feel about CIA within Hollywood?
What you just say? CIA with what?
How do you feel about CIA? How do you feel about CIA's role within Hollywood?
Oh, I feel like they got a major role in Hollywood. I mean, a lot of the stuff that, hell, man, a lot of the stuff that happened in the movies came from them on their missions. And then a lot of the other stuff that happened is coming from what they plan on doing to the population. So it got to be from somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas ain't just pulling this shit out the top of their head like, oh, yeah, this happened over in Iraq. And, you know what? This was going on over here in Venezuela. Like, nah, nigga. You ain't about to just come up with this story like that, bro. It's not happening. And plus, it's already people that had testified on, you know, to that type of stuff. As far as the CIA having a hand in, you know, crime in America.
Yeah, the CIA, you know, they're not the best people in the world, and they're not really for that.
Besides that, if I'm
Like,
not mistaken,
if you honestly don't think that Mission Impossible is real and that Interstellar and all this stuff that they got in these movies ain't real at this time, you sound a little weird. I'm gonna be real. You sound confused.
all
These
right.
niggas is coming with them. They coming to them with something basically like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you the blueprint to this movie because it's something that we probably already did or we." So, yeah, they did. They done did a lot of this stuff. The Iron Man suit, how you know it ain't real? They got 10G. Got 10G.
It's crazy. Ain't that why they
How you
was
feel about
falling out in China?
okay. 10G is why they was falling out in China. That's what they thought the original COVID was.
Them niggas was getting
It was
microwaved. They was for real getting microwaved in China, bro. I seen them videos. Everybody just literally just a nigga just start shivering like they doing a Harlem Shake, nigga, and fall out. Like what's going on,
You
bro?
seen that? You seen that yet, Chris?
What?
I said, have you seen that yet?
The 5G?
Nah, the 10G.
Nah, I ain't seen the time. Nah, I ain't seen that. Nah.
Nigga, you think that 5G is new? Nah, 5G old. They just put it out over here. They got like 8, 9, and 10G already, and they testing it out there, and it was killing people. Like literally, just people out there, just like and just out. Sorry if those people said I'm anointed.
Yeah.
But yeah, nigga, that shit is like some whole other shit, and that's what and that's why I feel like China got their whole mindset on trying to make it to where America is China now. You see that everybody got to wear a mask now, like they do in China. They trying to settle over here. This is a grand scheme master plan. If everybody thought that the coronavirus was something bad, nah. You need to be focused on China 100%. Not even, you don't even like forget the election. You don't even be worried about Trump. You need to be worried about China. And who the number one person that's endorsing China? Whose son got what's the word I'm looking for? Not extradited. I'm a little drunk. I'm sorry. What's the word I'm looking for? Hunter Biden. Then that nigga get then they basically collude with him and paid this nigga like $1 billion, and he didn't have no experience at all in what they was doing.
Yeah, he got paid for nothing basically. I don't know. Yeah, he had no experience. He went from not having a job to just, you know, working with China and getting cashed out.
You think that China is a threat to America?
Is the what?
Is Biden a threat to America?
Do you think that? Go, everybody go on mute real quick. Bozo, do you think that China is a threat to America today?
They always been a threat. Everything has to come through China for us to, you know what I'm saying, for us to make anything. If you notice, everything comes from China and Taiwan. Everything. Everything from engine parts to airplane parts, from everything that we use. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's one of the major, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the high powers of the world. You know what I'm saying? Remember, was it Russia that was a low-key attacked us like 4 or 5 months ago? But they had to go through China. They had to, you know what I'm saying? They had to get the okay from China. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, China got a big exposure over America.
At this point right now, I don't know why the whole world not going to war.
China?
Yep, I don't understand why the whole world ain't going to war against them for basically putting out a whole virus that they tried to wipe the world out with.
But see, I don't know if they put this virus on us. Like, think about it. It's Corona 19. So what was 1? What was 2? What was 3? What was 4? Like, we made all the way to the 19th, to you know what I mean, to test 19, to put it out there. Because if you look at all the movies that we looked at, every time they test a virus, it's all, this is virus, this is test number 333. This is test number 2. So, you know what I mean? We had 19. We had 19, bro. Like, so what other tests have y'all ran before we got to 19?
All that other stuff.
Right. People want to say, oh, it's about the year. It came out in 2019. No, it's test 19. It's Corona 19. You know what I'm saying? 19. It's test 19. God damn it. Do you understand? You know what I'm saying? Like, people just want to, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, if you can smell a fork through that mask, what the fuck is a virus gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If somebody busts gas right now with that mask on, you smell that shit. Keep it way 100. So what is virus gonna do? It's just a game, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a mind game, bro. It's a mind game to kind of look. I think it's trying to stop people from uniting. I think it got to the point where people are ready to unite and people's ready to, let people. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of white folks know that we're on the uproar. A lot of white folks know we don't like what's going on, but they don't like it neither. You know what I'm saying? So now they see that a lot of people's coming together from all walks of life, and they just can't deal with that shit, bro. Cause I really don't think the Most High is gonna create nothing that we can't walk. We can walk this planet, and if anything, and to be honest, if anything, we should be able to walk the planet and not catch nothing. You know what I'm saying? If the Most High created this virus or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Because we the chosen. So I don't think it would.
You know where it was created in Wuhan. It was created in Wuhan. You know exactly where that's from. We ain't gonna misconstrue it. They already know where it's from. They just ain't put it out there yet. They waiting just because they trying to wait for the selection stuff. But we all already know exactly where it came from. We seen when the lady got off the train and just let it disperse basically and just kept going up on the train. Like, it was a whole thing. Like, they got a whole video of all this stuff already that's out there. So they just haven't put it out there yet. It's Chinese scientists that's then fled China and working with the CIA and the FBI right now, talking about the CCP as the people that made all this. So, like, at this point, all we waiting on is for them to, like, think about it. Even right now, the White House now is going to be getting all of the COVID-19, all of the stuff that comes in as COVID-19. The White House is going to get it, and not the CDC no more. So the White House is going to see if the CDC been colluding, just throwing on these extra numbers, and that's why all you see over the news is cases. You hardly rarely ever hear them talk about the deaths, and that's why when they try to say that the death rate is real low and you shouldn't really be scared of it, they try to hit you with, but we got all these cases. Nah, y'all niggas is just putting everything as a coronavirus case at this point. If you got bit by a shark, they gonna say it's a coronavirus case. Like, you on mute, bozo.
Yeah, you're right. That's the truth.
Like,
everything got to do with the coronavirus. Everything nowadays.
Like, you can get bit by a shark, and you go to the hospital, they gonna be like, oh, but he had COVID, so that's what he died.
Right.
Like, real talk.
Right.
It's been people that's been suing the news that been lying, saying that their family was dying from this stuff. Like, my dad had leukemia for the last 5 years.
Right.
Like, how you gonna say he died from COVID?
Like when they said Frank the God, Fred Godson, the rapper, when they said he died from COVID, I was like, shut the fuck up. He already had a respiratory problem. So all of a sudden now he going to the hospital and he died from Rona. Like,
exactly.
And that's what it is, bro. That's to build them, you know what I mean? That's to build them cases and have people run around scared and shit. You know what I'm saying? And what the main thing they bought tissue, hand sanitizer, and face covers. Like, bro, we not in the day and age of the AIDS still. We don't have AIDS out here still. We have men pumping other men in the ass, developing AIDS still, but ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's weird, bro. It's weird. It's like it's just a gang of mind games, and then everybody you dealing with, they like, oh no, you need a mask on, you need a mask on. But but
When
if you don't get checked every day, how you
it's
know
really
you're
killing
not taking it to your wife or your children? If you gotta go to work, feed your kids, how you know you're not catching it every day? You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it home to your wife and your children. Your daughter gonna want to hug, your son gonna want to play, your wife gonna want to have fucking relations. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, what are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? The government is so screwed, bro. Like, and then I got on I mean off subject, but I was on Facebook earlier and I had put up a comment about the police were cowards, and I got a few responses, response from a few people talking about tell them to their face, and I didn't tell the police a gang of time. I'm not scared of the police. I don't know why people think, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, all these people in these suburban neighborhoods thinking the police is fucking superheroes, Superman, Batman, and all that. Nah, they got families just like we got families. They want to make it home to their family just like we do. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm with pressing their ass. If they want to press us, I'm with pressing their ass. Let's go.
Do you think that the police segregated?
Hell yeah, it's segregated. Because my thing is, why police? This is what I call them cowards. I said, so it's like this. If I'm out on the street, I'm on the streets with you guys, right? And I decide to do something that wasn't righteous, and y'all stop me. That make y'all righteous because y'all know I'm doing wrong. Now you're obligated to protect the people. Now you know if your fucking partner is doing something wrong or illegal and you're not stopping him, you're a coward. You need to be charged like he do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, y'all a gang. If you don't have the balls, if you don't have the balls as a man to stop your partner from fucking terrorizing or abusing somebody else when they're in authority, when they chained up like slaves already, bro, you're a coward. You're a coward, period. I don't give a fuck who you is. You know what I'm saying? Period. You already got this man bounded, you know, because this is what's funny. Every time the police stop me because of all my children, they put me in handcuffs. Since I'm 44 years old now. Since I've been in the 10th grade, bro. Every time they stop me, they put me in handcuffs and they put me back in the car and I ask them why they doing that. Oh, it's for our protection. You got a big ass gun on your hip, a taser, pepper spray, and a big ass shotgun in the front seat of your car, and you need protection from me? That's crazy, bro. That you don't even need to be in that position. If you can't deal with another man on a man level, you don't need to be in that position. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. I can respect on this cop that's out there really doing his job. If he know he really out there and he's out there to make a change, you know what I'm saying? I can respect it. But motherfucker out there, you just want to abuse people and run people around and terrorize because your wife didn't piss you off that day or your son didn't told you he's dropping out of college. You want to go and abuse somebody else, bro? That's terrible. You're a terrible fucking person. Period. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm running for mayor in 2022.
That's what I'm talking about. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that interview with Kanye when he's talking about Harriet Tubman? She didn't really free the slaves. He just sent them to go work with other white people.
Hey, and the real though, he wasn't lying. There's a lot of them that had to. They really circumstances.
Oh yeah, I mean most definitely.
Yeah. From what I know, from what I heard, they said that Harriet Tubman was a spy.
Who?
They said Harriet Tubman was
a spy. A spy for who?
I believe within some type of underground society, which they probably was talking about the Underground Railroad. But
yeah,
saying that she was an operative.
They're gonna try to discredit us at every level, bro. At every level. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
You already
they don't want us. They don't want to have us. They don't want us to have nobody to look up to. You feel what I'm saying? That's why the man is out the home because they don't want your son to look up to his father. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the women. They don't want the women to be strong like Harry. Bro, they gonna discredit us at everything on the planet that's black is dangerous.
mm-hmm.
The black bear. You know what I'm saying? The color black, everything. But you know, black mean beautiful. We all know that. We know the bear is the most beautiful thing on earth. The black bear, just like the black. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's black is beautiful, bro. And they try to discredit us all the time for us being who we are.
Why you think they don't even tell us about the Gun Awards? That's what freed us.
Exactly.
It wasn't no proclamation.
Exactly,
That
bro.
was
They don't want us. They don't want us to have. They don't want us to have anything, bro. They don't want us to have a future. They don't want to have. They don't want us to have a past. They don't want us to have nothing. Nothing. They don't want our children to have nothing. They don't want our children before that to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, after that to have nothing. They don't want us to have anything. You know what I'm saying? And I low key can respect Donald Trump because he wear his bullshit on his shoulders. You feel me? He wear his bullshit on his shoulders. At least you know what type of piece of shit he is. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's the motherfuckers who want to smile in your face. It's the motherfuckers who want to smile in your face and then got the dagger in their back pocket. So when you turn your back, those are motherfuckers you got to watch out.
Exactly, and that's why I posted that post. I posted Malcolm X's speech when he spoke about liberalism and what he said.
Right,
Like they
right.
said, liberal is the most dangerous thing, you know what I'm saying, on this planet because they smiling in your face, but behind the scenes they got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, bro. I mean, think about it, bro. We gonna have coons in our nation regardless, bro. We gonna have motherfuckers in our nation selling us out. You know what I'm saying? For the benefit of them, cause that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? They got us to the point where we can't even build as a people because it's individualized. So now it's like shit. If I can get out and get this and make myself better instead of us making like I put a Leah, my stepdaughter, Maji's older sister, she put up a comment today. She said she don't want to be rich. She want her whole gang to be rich. You know what I'm saying? She don't just want $1 million, but she want her whole gang to have $1 million. And that's really what it is, bro. We all gotta have wealth. We all gotta be on the same pedestal. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no, oh, I'm the king and you are, I run this. No, we all kings individually. And we all
All
just
right,
run, you know what I'm saying? And and,
Bozo.
and, and we need to yeah, go ahead.
How do you feel about polygamy in the black household?
Oh, I believe in polygamy. I believe life can be less stressful for us as a people. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I would do it per se myself, but I don't knock nobody that does it. Long as they do it for the right reason. Feel me?
Exactly.
Like, okay,
It's not,
okay. I
you
don't.
want to do it.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't have a problem with polygamy. Long as you do it for the right reason. If you got multiple wives, you're not abusing them. One is there to help the child. One is there to help the cook. Well, you know what I mean. However the case may be, and you're the breadwinner of the house, and you bring it in, and everybody's living comfortable under. You know what I'm saying? And even with polygamy, you don't even supposed to have your wives in the same home. Actually, you supposed to have each one of your wives their own home. You know what I mean?
I
They don't supposed to live actually. They actually don't supposed to live in the same home. They all supposed to have their individual castle by themselves, not by themselves, but he's the head of those homes. But they, you know what I mean? They supposed to all be treated equally and the same. You know what I mean? But beneficial wise, it's less stress on the woman. To do cleaning, cooking, studying, dealing with the children. The children is a hard task. You know what I'm saying? That's why they leave the children up to the women. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's God, Christ, the man, the woman, then the child. You feel me? That's a hard task to raise children, bro. It's real hard to deal with individual needs because everybody got different thoughts and different thought processes, and one might think faster than the other, one might be stronger than the other. So you got to play to their weaknesses and their strengths. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock it, bro. You know, kudos to those who do it in the righteous way. You know, and those who don't do it in the righteous way, get your shit right and do it in the righteous way.
Right. Real talk.
You feel me?
Right. How you feel about distorted energy, both masculine and feminine?
I didn't hear you, cuz. What you say?
I said, how do you feel about distorted energy, both masculine and feminine?
Distorted
It's
energy,
like,
like that's
like,
passed around.
oh, David, go ahead and ask you.
Just being like distorted energy, being out balance with yourself, basically. Like being a distorted masculine. Distorted masculine, you know what I'm saying? You just very lustful, you know what I'm saying? That's what a distorted masculine would be. Opposed to being you being, you know what I'm saying, knowing who you are and being
Or what are we talking
what
about?
you
Like,
about.
oh, you talking about like a beta male, alpha male?
Yeah. If you want to put it in that
That's what you
sense.
talking about?
If you want to put it in that sense, yeah.
Yeah, because you
It'll
know,
make
like a
sense.
beta man, a beta male is more of a man that's more emotional than the alpha male.
Mm-hmm.
You know, an alpha male is, you know, like a lion. A beta male is like he's more emotional and he deal with emotions before he deal with logic. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Not necessarily.
no, I told you that's what I'm that.
Not
He was
necessarily, Logan.
huh?
I said not necessarily. Because you got to look at where alpha male and beta male came from. And that came from the Greeks. And basically, the alpha male was dope, and the beta male was a child that they was basically sodomizing until they was old enough to be the alpha male, and then they do it to the next one.
Then
That's
repeat the
why
process.
they had the island of Lesbos where they sent all the women up over there, and they all became lesbians. Like that's why it's like the Greek whole part of how history is. It kind of got distorted. So that's what I'm saying. Like, not per se that alpha male is more like a lion, and saying that it's not. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not, but it's like really say it. It's kind of weird when you know the history about what alpha male is, or what alpha
And
males and beta
how
males.
how they would perceive it and how they would explain that whole alpha male versus beta male thing and how it came into existence.
Right, hold
But
on.
see, the essence of the question I'm asking is actual energy, as in spiritual, like working with your higher self and your lower self.
I was, bro. I came in motherfucking pass out, bro. Like pass out. Like my legs feel fucking nervous.
Where your L at, man?
If it's raining, I'm not. I might wear a hoodie or something. Yeah, we having my cousin got a little blog. My cousin got a little blog going on. So you feel me? We going in.
But no, what I was saying was I was talking about it in more of a spiritual aspect of you dealing with your higher self versus your lower self. Because if you living as your higher self, you means living your purest form, living through your heart. Opposed to living in your lower self would be living through your lust. Basically living through, you know what I'm saying, your loins.
Live your loins, your spirit.
Your lower self is your loins. Higher self, would be your spirit, like your
Oh, I mean, most
pure
men live
intent.
through their loins, right?
Pure intent.
Most men live through their loins. Oh, I'm finally on, y'all. I got me one. Finally got me one.
Oh, you got
Yes, sir. Let me cover up. The corona's out. But yeah, man. I couldn't quite hear you, but spiritually wise, you know, the spirit is a cold piece. You know what I'm saying? You got some that brothers can be in the right spirit, and at a flick of a wrist, it can be in the wrong spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I quite hear what you were saying, I couldn't understand what you were saying though.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Can you hear me now? Hey, David, put your phone on mute real quick. So basically what I was saying is that like the history of alpha males and beta males goes back to Greek, like to the Greeks basically. So basically what they had going on up over there is that the alpha male was an adult and a beta male was a boy child, basically, that they would sodomize until he was old enough for him to become an alpha male. And then he does the next with them. At this time in Greece, they had sent all the women to the island of Lesbos, and that's when the lesbian first came into existence. So that's why I was saying, like, when you were saying that the alpha male is like more like a lion, I was like, I understand where you're coming from because I know the analogy too. But like with the history of it, once you kind of know, it's like it's kind of not the same. But I get where you're coming from when you say that it's more like a lion, because just based off of Western society and like what we know, that's just what it is, like kind of. But that's just me. No, mute still. You're on mute still. You're on mute.
The alpha males was the ones who was putting on basically the modern day UFC fighting. You feel me? in the boxing and the wrestling and the Greek wrestling, and a lot of them was, you know what I'm saying, the warriors. You know what I'm saying? But they
not
but
warriors, but them niggas.
Go ahead.
I said them niggas was warriors, but they was on some other stuff too.
Oh yeah, I believe it. We talking about other niggas, bro. We talking about where it ain't, you know what I mean? It was already given to us in our book, bro. Like things we should and we should not do, bro. Like you definitely don't sleep with man or mankind, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what we don't do. You know, and that's why we're not supposed to do. Because our God told us don't do that. But you know, you got those who just want to be like, you know, I don't believe it. They say I don't believe in him because they want to do wrong. But then as soon as something go wrong, soon as something go wrong for him, they pray on his. They you know what I'm saying? They ask for his help and his judgment. You know what I'm saying? When shit don't go right for him, so it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's like low key confusing.
Mm-hmm. Dave, you got anything you want to share?
But you know, it's an age where, you know, people just do what they want. So you got the flow, Cole. Do you?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I definitely believe in, you know what I'm saying, everybody has their own free will.
Yeah. What you take on the polygamy?
Well, if you're doing it for, again, if you're doing it for the right reasons, and yeah, if you got the right intent for why you're doing what you're doing, then by all means go for it. But you know what I'm saying, if you out here just you just being lustful, and yeah, you saying, oh, I got this bitch, I got that bitch, I got this, I got that, but you just keep adding all these multiples, bro, making all these babies and shit, but you're not gonna, be there for them to watch them grow, or for them to, you know what I'm saying, for you to handle your business. You just,
Let me
you know
ask y'all
what I'm
another
saying?
question. It says, if you go into a woman, she's your wife. Do y'all believe that?
You said what?
It says if you go, basically a scripture, if you go into a woman, she is basically became your wife. Do you believe that?
No, because I feel like,
Tell me why. No, you
Go ahead.
said you think. You
I
said
feel
you
like
think.
because you be like, you get a, when you lay with someone, y'all exchanging energy. So you're gonna feel that person, no matter if that's she's your wife or whoever it may be. Now she's officially became attached to you because y'all exchanged those energies and stuff. So you gonna feel it, but I don't necessarily believe that she becomes your wife. You just feel her essence.
But in scripture, that's what it is. That's you know what I mean?
And
It's actually like when you lay down and you put that cloth down and you go into her, you're marrying her. You know what I mean? So when you go into a woman, you're actually that's the ring in the finger, bro. That's the ring in the finger. That's what you're doing. That's the ring in the finger. The ring in the finger didn't really come from on your hand. It came from between your legs. So that is marriage, I believe.
let's get off.
I believe.
Let's start laughing. Y'all think Kanye about to win the presidency?
Hell no, he better not. Everybody gonna vote against him. So if he have all the other nations to vote for him, he win. But niggas ain't about to vote for Kanye. Kanye is a weirdo, bro. He's on some other shit.
Did y'all see the press conference today? He had a press conference today.
Yeah, but I don't think they gonna.
Yeah, he was up there crying and some more stuff, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna. I
Wow.
just don't think he gonna. I don't think our society gonna let him. You know what I'm saying? Even the youngsters like to do the weirdo. You know what I'm saying? And it's really crazy because we do in this day and age we do have a lot more Hispanics and whites riding with blacks. You know what I'm saying? As in like music culture and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. This shit is crazy. Like I said, I don't be looking into that voting shit because that shit's just a waste of fucking time. They're gonna do what they want. It doesn't matter how many popularity votes that we put in. Who's really counting these votes to let us know what's what and who's who? You know what I'm saying? No one can be trusted. You know what I'm saying? No one can be trusted. You know what I'm saying? Scripture say all men are liars. You know what I'm saying? So they can tell us, oh yeah, we're trying to do this and better you for this, but at the end of the day, bro, if the agenda is just to better you and better your situation, and behind closed doors, they done probably gave you 100,000 to throw an election or 2 or 3 million to throw an election, just so they can flip the agenda in the next 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? That's how the game go. You know what I'm saying? They don't never shit. Why everything got to be put on the forefront right now? We're in the day and age of social media. So anytime them doors open up, we should be able to have phones and cameras in there and get info on it. But they have so many during meetings, you know what I'm saying, that we ain't gonna never know about. We ain't gonna never know what's going on. You know? And that's how this government is ran,
I'm
bro.
sorry, y'all.
This government will never be solid, bro, because there's too many nations that came over here to make. So it'll never be one side of government. You know what I'm saying? It'll never be locked down.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know,
I feel like our governments need to be a whole bunch of other little governments within the government. I don't think that we need to all be under the same government. We need to have a whole bunch of other small governments everywhere else. Everybody can be entitled to the same laws to what we.
Everybody came from different nations. Everybody came from different lands. Everybody came from different lands. Where, you got the Muslims that pray 7 times a day, and they have to pray to the east, and it's mandatory that they pray at these sometimes. And this is how they live their life. You know what I'm saying? You got all these different other nations. You got Buddhists, and you got all these other people that's living their lives, and they come from their land, and they just want to come here to live better, not too much live in the society or the way of the Americans, but live better as in, been having better money to raise their children and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
They come over here and get the better person.
Yeah. Yeah. Do y'all think that North Carolina, everybody got their reparations, that $1 million in North Carolina was real?
Hell no.
Yeah, nah.
I know somebody that was out there at that time.
Because I don't know nobody out there either, but I'm like shooting around reparations. I see everybody moving to North Carolina then. Let's pack up and move. You feel me? They gonna give us our bread, you know. But
But
like I
look,
was
Hazel,
talking,
this is what I'm trying to do for my election, basically. My thing that I'm trying to do is like, I'm trying to go based off the merit system. So I got three things that you gotta do. You gotta have a job, be contributing some way to society, or which means like you can go do some type of community service and don't commit no crimes, and you'll get $2,000 a month.
and you
So
get
you'll get
what?
you'll get $2,000 a month.
Oh, that's everybody that don't commit crimes or somewhat, and
No,
do community service.
it's like you're not, none of us are benefiting off not committing crime. Why shouldn't you not be benefiting off not committing crime?
Right, that's true. I was also thinking like you know what I mean? We wouldn't even have to
And
build military.
it's already being done in Alaska, so we can't say that it can't be done.
Right. If we emptied out all these prisons and sent majority of these cats overseas to fight all these wars, and if they make it through, you know what I'm saying, you can have your freedom. It'll save a lot of money too. It'll save a lot of innocent lives being killed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's why my is stress-free LA. I'm trying to rid the stresses of what's going on in the city. I understand that niggas are stressed out here. They can't pay their rent. They gotta make sure that they kids can go to the right school. There's a whole bunch of stuff you gotta go through. So extra $2,000 on top of what you're getting from your job or whatever you're doing, it's gonna be beneficial. Like it's not everything, but it's gonna help out a lot. If your car break down and you ain't committed no crime for 30 years, why wouldn't I help you be able to go get another car by just giving you that 2,000 every month? And then when you come down to it every year, you can go get a new car.
Right. I had a question. Do you think in today and age, there's people from other nations, as in I'm talking about like white people and things of that nature, that don't understand racism, or they hide their face from seeing it? Because I was talking to one of my partners I went to school with like 20 years ago.
All right, just to a certain extent.
Huh?
I'm gonna give it to a certain extent, as far as like them not acknowledging the racism.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna put my phone on mute so I can hear you.
All right, so basically, like, all right, hold up. Just say what you were saying one more time so I can just answer the question clearly.
Okay. My question is, do you think in today and age, in 2020, that there's some people that don't recognize or don't understand that racism still going on, or they're just turning a blind eye from it and don't want to? Now you got the floor.
Both of them. It's something that know, and it's something that just ain't gonna acknowledge it because they like, well, that ain't me. I got a black step cousin or something like that. They gonna always try to add that up in there or something like that. But it's certain, like it's not. I'm not like I can't put it on every single outsider like that. But it is something that acknowledge it and they upfront with it. And those is the people that's racist. And you gotta respect they races. Like they letting you know, like, hey, this is what it is. So they upfront. You know not to fuck with them no more. That's just not who you fuck with. Fuck with yours. Fuck with who on your side. What was you saying now?
Okay, I got you. It's understandable. No, because I was talking with my partners today I went to school with, and I had put up a post about Charles Barkley, and I was like, I ain't never really rocked with Charles Barkley ever anyway. So, you know, and he was like, so what happened? He was like, he hit me up like, what happened? I haven't been keeping up with sports. And I was just like, oh, it ain't really got nothing to do with sports. It got to do to him, you know, talking about Ice Cube and Nick Cannon and Deshaun Jackson, telling them they need to be quiet and talking that nonsense because they're letting people know we are the Jews of the Bible. And he was like, he's a white cat, he's cool. And he was like, oh, they you need to just forget about it and let it go. You know what I mean? And I was like, forget about what? And he was like, the whole thing. And I was just like, so I was like, what should I let go? That, you know, is racism going on right now to this day still? I'm like, do you know NASCAR just took down the Confederate flag, and at the same time, someone hung a noose in the black driver's tent recently.
Damn.
Recently, the black driver that's there in NASCAR, he found a noose hanging in his tent, bruh.
No, oh yeah, you talking about Bubba Watson, right?
Yeah, bruh. What type of shit is that, bruh? That's crazy.
Apparently they said that it wasn't a noose, it was the little gate thing to pull it down.
Yeah, it's
That's
a thousand.
what
It's a thousand
they said that
excuses, bro. It's a
they
thousand
said it was.
excuses, bro.
They said it
But
was.
we know different. We know different. We know different. What y'all think about the Black Lives Movement? What y'all think about that?
I feel like Black Lives Matter is something that the transgenders. I mean, not transgenders. Let me stop. Not transgenders. The LGBTQ basically is something that they implemented to try to get their agenda out.
Yeah, I had put up a video about that. And that's what that was about.
I feel like that whole movement has been infiltrated. Like it's not what it's supposed to be. You know, they endorse Marxism, and they financial backers are George Soros and a couple other people that aren't from here. So it really doesn't. It really doesn't make sense for them to be out here pushing what they pushing, but not really meaning what they meaning.
Right.
If that's the case, again, we out here smashing on each other. Where y'all at?
Right. It's always going because I don't know what point. I don't know what trying to prove to each other. I mean, I understand it's a generational hurt. Feel me? From maybe a neighborhood or somebody killing a brother or a sister or robbing or whatever the case may be from generations back. But you know what I'm saying? We're low key forced to do, so we got to do better as a people. You know what I mean? Just so we can live better. Or it's gonna always, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna always have the good and the bad. I mean, it's gonna be like that anyway. That's how the earth is created. You know what I mean? We got good and bad. But when it comes to us as a people, scripture don't even say only 144,000 gonna make it to the kingdom of heaven. So 12,000 from each tribe. You know what I'm saying? And it's more of us on the planet than that. So, you know, the wicked gonna perish. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna end it right here, fellas. We want a whole hour on the first episode, so I appreciate y'all and being here this time and taking the time out on y'all Sunday and spoken with your boys, having these conversations, open dialogue. You know what I mean? We're gonna do it again pretty soon. We're gonna have a subject. This is our first one, so you know we just trying to get our feet wet. And I feel like we did pretty good.
Right. Salute things. You know. Appreciate y'all. You know. And put your boy back on. Still in the building.
Oh yeah.
You already know. Hey, you got the login now. You
Tap
already
in
know what
anytime,
to
man.
You got the invite.
Y'all just let me know when we on.
Most definitely, man.
All right, I love y'all, family.
All right.
Peace, man.
Y'all
All right, peace.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.